Do you use sunscreen? When I had asked you this question on Instagram, 31% people said yes, they use sunscreen daily. 45% said no, while 24% said they use it occasionally. Is using sunscreen really necessary? Which is the best sunscreen in the Indian market? Well, not just one or two. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 sunscreens that are not only safe for the skin, but also effectively protect you from the harsh sun rays, including a natural DIY sunscreen that you can easily make at home in just 5 minutes using only 2 ingredients. We'll try to keep this video helpful and practical. So without any further delay, let's get started. Hello friends, welcome to FitTuber. There is no doubt that vitamin D, the most important vitamin for our bones, is best obtained from sunlight. Those who suffer from arthritis, cervical, back pain, sciatica or joint pain should definitely expose the affected area in sunlight for some time every day. This helps strengthening the joints. And why just body pains? Today science says that when the sun rays hit our body, feel-good hormones are released in the brain. In fact, in countries where the sun is out for only a short time, cases of depression are most common. So there is no need to be afraid of the sun. What is needed is to understand that the sun rays are best for our body within 1 hour after the sun rises and 1 hour before sunset. As the sun rises higher, these rays become stronger. In India, especially in the summer, from 11 AM to 4 PM, the sun rays are very harsh. During this time, it's best to stay indoors. But if you have to go outside, you should protect your skin from the sun's rays. Otherwise, not only you will get tanned, but if your skin is sensitive, you might also get sunburns or rashes. Now there are 2 ways to protect your skin. The first one is simple. Cover your face with any piece of cloth, like wearing a hat or cap, using an umbrella while walking, or wearing a helmet while riding a bike. Women often wear scarves that cover their face, leaving only their eyes visible, on which they wear sunglasses. This is a very good way to protect yourself from the sun because it not only keeps your face safe, but also covers your head. Because if we go out in the sun with an exposed head, it increases the body heat, leading to headache, premature graying of hair, acidity, pimples and pigmentation on the face. The second way to protect the skin from harsh sunlight, which is also the main topic of this video, is to use a sunscreen. Now there are basically 2 types of sunscreens: chemical sunscreens and mineral sunscreens. Chemical sunscreens contain chemicals that absorb UV radiation like a sponge. Mineral sunscreens, on the other hand, contain zinc and titanium oxides that create a layer on the skin and reflect the UV rays back. The chemicals in chemical sunscreen enter the bloodstream through the skin's pores, while mineral sunscreens, also called physical sunscreens, form a protective layer on the skin like a cloth, so the chemicals don't enter the body. This is why dermatologists recommend mineral sunscreen for pregnant women and small children. Chemical sunscreens contain chemicals like benzene-based filters, silicones, and other ingredients that can disrupt hormonal functions when they enter the bloodstream. This is not just to say there are proper studies that show that these chemicals have been found in the skin, blood, and even breast milk after a few weeks. So you don't need to be pregnant or have small children to use a mineral sunscreen. Anyone who cares about their health should avoid chemical sunscreens and use mineral sunscreen when needed. Okay, mineral sunscreens are good for health, but do they actually work? Yes, they do. In fact, they provide better protection than chemical sunscreens. You can do the banana peel test to check. Apply chemical sunscreen on one side of a banana peel and mineral sunscreen on the other side. Then leave it out in the sun for few hours. You will notice that the banana peel with chemical sunscreen becomes much darker compared to the one with mineral sunscreen. This clearly shows that the protective action of mineral sunscreen is better than chemical one. Testing is done on banana peels because researchers have found that banana peels produce the same enzymes that human skin does when exposed to UV rays. So now that it's clear that mineral sunscreens are not only safer from a health perspective, but also offer better protection introduction, let's talk about the top 5 mineral sunscreens in India in 2025. But first, I want to make it clear that the sunscreens I will suggest in this video are all unsponsored. I have selected them on the basis of my research and consumer reviews. The first one is Gabbett's SPF 50 100% mineral sunscreen. It's 100% mineral because La Shield sunscreen, which is very popular under the name of mineral sunscreen, but it's actually a hybrid sunscreen. If you look at its ingredients, you will see that its second ingredient is octinoxate, a chemical filter, while third ingredient is zinc oxide. Many companies are doing this, marketing sunscreens as mineral when in reality they have more chemical filters and very little zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Avoid such sunscreens. But in Gabbett, second ingredient is zinc oxide and it has no chemical filters, making it an actual mineral sunscreen. In fact, if you look at the other ingredients, you will find they have been very carefully selected. It has no fragrance or harsh chemicals. It also contains ashwagandha that prevents skin allergies, probiotics that increase collagen production, oats that reduce inflammation, and vitamin E that keeps the skin soft. More importantly, the reviews from people who have used this sunscreen are really positive. One downside people often mention about mineral sunscreens is that they leave a white cast on the face after applying them. But that's not the case with this one. If mineral sunscreen is formulated properly, there won't be any white cast. The reviews for Gabbett sunscreen also make this clear. Of course, a white cast appears once you apply it, but within 5 to 10 minutes it vanishes. You won't even realize you have put sunscreen on because it blends so well into the skin. Let me apply and show it to you. Another great way to know how good a sunscreen is by checking how water or sweat resistant it is. Because when you apply sunscreen and go out in the sun, you will sweat. If the sunscreen washes off with sweat, what's the point? Gabbett sunscreen is good in this aspect too. This sunscreen is suitable for all skin types. In fact, it has even suited the acne prone and sensitive skin, which typically doesn't react well to many products. When it comes to price, this sunscreen costs 440 rupees for 50 ml. I believe it's definitely one of the best sunscreens in the Indian market. So the next time you go out in the sun, give Gabbett sunscreen a try. Only when going outside? I've heard and even dermatologists say that you should wear sunscreen indoors as well. Well, different people have different opinions. If companies had their way, they would probably suggest applying sunscreen even before going to bed. See, there is no doubt that UV rays are present indoors as well, but their intensity is obviously much lower. These weaker UV rays aren't really harmful to us. The Cancer Council's research clearly states this. In fact, it's through UV rays that our bodies produce vitamin D. In conditions like eczema and psoriasis, UV rays are actually used to treat these skin issues. Obviously, if you're sitting right in front of a window the whole day, that's a different case. Also, applying too much sunscreen won't protect your skin, rather it can create new skin problems. So when you are indoor, better avoid sunscreen. Next is Mother's Sparsh Simply Unscented Mineral Baby Sunscreen. This SPF 50 sunscreen is marketed for babies, but anyone can use it. Generally, baby products are formulated to be gentle on the skin, and this is evident from its ingredients. Commercial sunscreens have no match to its ingredients. In fact, even other baby sunscreens on the market are not as good. For example, Aveeno's baby and kids sunscreen is the most popular. Both are mineral sunscreen, but Mother's Sparsh ingredients are still better. Where Mother's Sparsh costs rupees 400, the same quantity of Aveeno's sunscreen costs between rupees 700 to rupees 1000. Tiki Toro's kids sunscreen has SPF 30, plus they have added fragrance to its ingredients. On top of that, it's expensive than Mother's Sparsh. Check out the reviews of Mother's Sparsh sunscreen. People say they have never used a better baby sunscreen. And why not? It contains shea butter, coconut oil, almond oil, vitamin E, calendula extract, and even oats, which not only protect your skin from UV rays but also nourish it. Just one thing I'll mention, they claim it has no silicones, but there is dimethicone in the ingredients, which is a silicone. But that's acceptable. Apply it 5 to 7 minutes before going outside. It blends easily with the skin without leaving any white cast. Let me show you. This sunscreen is best suited for normal, dry and sensitive skin. It might not suit people with oily skin, but you can still give it a try because it's safe. Next, let's talk about Aroma Magic Mineral Sunscreens. Not all products by Aroma Magic are great, but when it comes to sunscreens, they have proven their worth. The best thing is that Aroma Magic offers different sunscreens for different skin types. The yellow one is for all skin types, the red one is for dry skin, the blue one is for oily acne prone skin, the green one is for sensitive skin. And all these 4 sunscreens are 100% mineral based. In fact, they don't have any other harsh chemicals either. From the reviews, it's clear that Aroma Magic sunscreens are not just safe for the skin, but are formulated in such a good way that they don't leave a white cast, are sweat resistant and provide effective protection. When it comes to mineral based sunscreens, people often have apprehensions that they are expensive, leave a white cast or don't blend well. Aroma Magic sunscreens have shattered all these myths. Check this out. And I'm not the only one saying this. People who have actually used them are saying it. Pick up any of their sunscreens and you will see they are economical as compared to other commercial sunscreens. Another good thing is that Aroma Magic sunscreens can be easily found in any local supermarket. I think brands like Neutrogena, Dot & Key, Minimalist and Aqualogica should learn from Aroma Magic. They talk about skin protection but don't even make mineral based sunscreens. Don't waste your money and harm your skin with such products. Instead, use Aroma Magic sunscreen according to your skin type. They are budget friendly, effective and easily available. Next, let's talk about a DIY sunscreen that you can make at home using just 2 ingredients. But before that, check out Oryx Shilajit, which will nourish your skin from within. This is a high altitude Himalayan Shilajit containing more than 75% fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is the compound responsible for the numerous benefits of Shilajit. And these benefits are not just limited to sexual stamina. Shilajit helps in developing both physical and mental strength. Oryx Shilajit is purified using the traditional Ayurvedic method with Triphala water, ensuring there are no side effects. It is also lab tested. To get the maximum benefit from Shilajit, take just a little on the spoon provided along and drink warm milk over it. In Ayurveda, it is said that 1 serving of Shilajit is equivalent to that black thing on a matchstick. Oryx also has Shilajit Gold, which has pure gold resin in it called Swarn Bhasam, which is why it's even more effective. Ideally, Shilajit should be consumed in winter. However, if you don't have body heat issues, you can take it in summer in small quantities. To buy Oryx Shilajit, click on the link in the description box. Apply the special discount coupon to get 50% off. Coming back to the topic, friends, you can easily make a sunscreen at home using just 2 ingredients. The first is aloe vera gel and the second is wheat germ oil. Wheat germ oil is naturally a sun protective oil because it has an SPF of around 20. That's why it is often used in many commercial sunscreens. Wheat germ contains zinc, which when exposed to air oxidizes and forms a protective layer of zinc oxide on the skin. Additionally, compared to any other oil, wheat germ oil has the highest quantity of vitamin E, which we all know is very beneficial for the skin. Although it's an oil, it's very lightweight, making it suitable even for those with oily skin. To make this sunscreen, simply take a bowl, add aloe vera gel and wheat germ oil in 3:1 ratio. Mix them properly and you will get a gel-like creamy consistency. See how well it has turned out to be. If you want to further thicken it, you can add beeswax, shea butter, or in winter simply coconut oil will do. But this is a basic sunscreen. Store it in a small container and it's good to serve you for the next 3 months. Aloe vera gel not only hydrates the skin but also cools it, protecting against sunburns and acne. The unsponsored links to natural aloe vera gel and wheat germ oil is in the description box of this video. You can use this sunscreen just like any other. Generally, it's recommended to take 2 fingers worth of sunscreen. Since half of my face is covered with beard, I will use less. Gently dab it all over your face and then blend it well. Price wise, this DIY sunscreen is the most affordable option.
Can you share some foods that help in sun protection?
Absolutely. Watermelon is probably the best fruit for sun protection. That's because it contains lycopene, which has the property to absorb UV radiation. This was discovered in a 2012 study. Tomatoes also contain some lycopene. Then carrots are an excellent food for sun protection. In fact, carrot seed oil is even used in sunscreen formulations. Carrots contain beta carotene, which protects against the sun. A 2007 study showed that eating carrots continuously for 10 weeks helped develop a natural sun protection barrier on the skin. Leafy green vegetables are fantastic because they contain antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin, which studies show protect against wrinkles, sun damage, and even skin cancer. And don't forget to drink plenty of water. The more hydrated your skin is, the better it will resist sun damage. Additionally, grapes, bell peppers, lemons, oranges, and pomegranates are all great for the natural sun protection. In this video, we have discussed various sunscreens. Gambit sunscreen, which is suitable for all skin types. Swarasya Avi, which is the most gentle and nourishing sunscreen. Mother Sparsh baby sunscreen, which is best for normal, dry, and sensitive skin. Aroma Magic's budget-friendly sunscreens available for every skin type and easily found in supermarkets. And finally, a simple homemade sunscreen, which is the best hair oil in India in 2025. And to know the reality of Adivasi hair oil, check out this video. My name is Vivek. I thank you so much for watching.